transmission lines, the grid core, the transmission lines, be able for years, yen truly, yeah, and as again, modernizing these particular lines. And yeah, you know, the technology chat becomes very obsolete, it becomes very weak in terms of performing is effective function. And now we are also over ECGs to plan. Most of the machinery were obsolete because over the years, yeah, or I'm prioritizing that poor investment is there.
Okay.
And because of the poor investment with respect to grid code and ECG, and Okra to DN to do so. And this is caused by both state main government, but also minor any and a pound for these institutions, Munshadam prioritize this particular investment and then the could do the other. Some of the dooms people and a localized fault by just why localized fault? Localized fault because of the poor investment in that part of our economy. Into machines, be an making more. Now it is doing and I do say we can kind of a generational problem. Generational because of also debt or some of the IPP and also VRE into me and talk fuel current power thermal plant and Timiato fuel platform of thermal plants and so a company machines actually announced because of a kind to me and fixing machines from time that is maintenance. And at this point in time, because of the want to me fix and also want to machines, our machines need so as I the problem in terms of reaching ever. So the problem is poor investment and also almost sustainable in the energy sector.
The okay, the nature said your mampeni can say power the comma or more your export comma no or munyano na and said that me boa bebre.
Yes, okay. So I have not seen who directed from Mampani. Now me try some minute for Kasa on this particular statement. Honorable Atachi Maakye, mentioned from them as to what is in the press of Mampani directly. But let's take Honorable Atachi words and say Mampani directly. VR say money ton power and from your neighboring countries. You see, to be in that Mampani can it is very political and not economics. It doesn't make any economic sense because in there is mobility. So to produce electricity, Ghana is based on Sika when the free Togo everything now because bank over the years is not even paying VRA. Sika also model from TURC, your friend cash for mechanism report. Already this particular report since August. Via the what ECG. Any buying subsidy that try either the Canadian no. A proof for 517 million a buying intimate MRV. The second change in maintaining production of electricity is only free Togo any Burkina, not be of Burkina. This is no can the sales of a car to Togo and Burkina. What it means is that the Sika Kakana or the Bonne brand, Zikano, a be free in them. And it's likely to lead to a zero price than we are observing today. Because one Zikano, Pokrano, na so any Togo companies, I declare before the contracts have been signed. Now, what we will private I think is going to affect VRA's operation in the coming months and then coming years. And lastly, we also have to look at some legal implications. What form of contract did they sign? Contract now with the end private will have any agreement. Have these companies upfront to BRA? They have done through. How is BRA going to compensate them what are the legal implications? So it is very complex than the same people say against the end and say the American they take it with the honorable attachment because I have not seen any communication from the executive on this particular matter.
But okay, to the ordinary Ghanaian, they're not a man for Bussy because power near the command more dollars here, GD. But yes, you're the boy, and that's just say, Emma, my boy, and Cassati move to my phone cry.
Oh, in the short term, no dear, say, you know, credit is diverted from in the short term, a bit more with Mamufono, a bit more kakra, but in the long term, no, the doom so can say because Sikakra, beer, the maintaining machines, be kakra, it will to oil, the power and some of the thermal plants because the country, no, setting president own your bill, Dinin and our bank council. This or this, I won't say that doom son about the movie are many in a Germany, but it's because of the political decisions that government has taken.
Per what you're saying, you being an analyst, no, meaning doom sona near Cassa ya solve no, it isn't solved at all.
Oh no, yeah, so doom so the America doom so no, it comes from three operational areas. The first operational area is the original area. Yeah, have the capacity to generate. Yes, you have the capacity to generate, but this capacity, you know, is underutilized because most of the power producers, you know, are giving reasons to produce power in recent times. Obetina company be akase bia the machines we are produce. Obetina company be akase mini food jimin to me and produce power. Obetina company be akase West African gas pipeline. There were challenges with transporting end gas from Nigeria because Nigeria couldn't maintain more facilities and infrastructure in TNT. So, in terms of generation, which is an operational area, no, people have different reasons for not producing or under producing power in recent times. I think that most of them are saying so because of a car so they are hesitant to produce a lot of power for government. Who produce and that is one. Do so me if transmission lines, no. A big group and I insist the last time we got an investment into transmission lines, transporting lines, France are buying through what we call official development assistance. And France are buying a board a mine 330 kilovolts from a country region of Mansi precisely to Bolgatanga. France are buying a board. Yeah, or mine, to me, grid Kukrano or naturally with the bulk supply point. And now the transmission lines are new consumed. And sana if and distribution most transport is to be a data lines to be a data and also no to me so the mind so in operation is to consumed. But in written so no the next problem generate now. Problem Kessben said most of the thermal plants are underutilized because of the fence and gas or fuel factor. They are not powering the plant up to capacity. And yes, idea in terms of installed capacity, no, Ghana has in excess of about 3,000 megawatts. In terms of dependable capacity, Ghana has in excess of about 1,200 megawatts. Because as I'm speaking to you, our dependable ODVRE, any IPP Nubuma, our dependable is about 4,600 megawatts. And our peak demand, even during peak hours, 3,400 megawatts. In terms of dependable, but the problem is that we are underutilizing the dependable because of challenges. Amaka say, Ebinumbeka say, Omunis commodity food, Ebinumbeka say, machines are say, Ebinumbeka say, WAPCO is not supplying gas to them. And that is where we are. And until we prioritize this particular problem, no, you need to better.
What kind of prioritization? Are you prioritizing and which way? Because how can we solve this problem? Because I guess what we expect. Politicians ba be come there, ECG ba be come there, Gridco ba be come there. In your estimation, the end was here young and yet me a free situation.
I think that in terms of solving this problem, the problem should be looked from bottom up. Where the major problem is ECG's inefficiencies in terms of realizing revenues now. Friends and power necker. For example, it's a little near the ECG. ECG loses about 36% of the Canadian through technical and functional losses. That is 36% of the revenue affected ECG. It is a very big proton can ECG 100 cities. ECG be about 36 cities. Every year, that 36 cities a car. I was saying it could be a consortium and another diamond. So we need to solve that. We need to ensure that ECG's technical and commercial is the highest in Africa. Needs to be curtailed and as reduced to a very acceptable level. Matisse here in energy commercial mark of about 22%. I think that 22% price on high side, if you compare African of about 15%, 22% on the high side, and that's the SOT. And you have to look at it. Now, you have to maintain that the whole liberalization policy the power sector. To me, I liberalize the generation of power in Ghana. And so liberalization driving there's a bit of control there, but I think that means generation of power. I will say if we liberalize them, now we are not person generation power and whatever power over the generation or generation now you share as a transport and service oriented entity. This particular power generator. Now you have the downstream. America said the downstream is very key. The downstream of power, which are the distribution company, is other ECG. You have a competitor in the distribution of power within the southern sector of the country, the southern zone. Then to compete. This is the only ECG competitor. I think maybe China is the good service or quality service. I'd rather go to the company. It even helps ECG to improve its efficiency because when you're very efficient, it's likely going to pull up. It makes ECG very competitive. In the ECG, the correcting the technical and commercial within its own structure. Now, among private person, but even that can even reduce prices down. Because when we regulated the petroleum sector, it take bit on 12 cities. And that has no debt. Can be any petroleum sector because the deregulation that started in 2020. So to liberalize the power sector, I think that another impact if Obama buying a car or we need to look at it. Now the second part is that I was saying ECG liberalize I was saying ECG will be partially privatized. The Jamaica's privatization a private person or private equity will ensure the financial discipline at ECG, will ensure that managerial discipline at ECG, will ensure operational discipline at ECG, because at the end of the day, or no penny dividend. The own ECG, Bibia, Faso Ember, to make discipline, Obenya strategic policy and a plan. We can take for example, when state-owned, fully state-owned entity, not but in the partial privatization of be outlets or contribution to the plan and strategy of ECG. Because at the end of the day, 70% expect dividends, and they don't allow ECG to do anything that would reveal the evidence of profitability. So these are two options I think that ECG ban big number ECG. The other options are that Ministry of Finance. If you decide to give power, please pay to Yama ECG. Not 1 hour you can. Which Yama ECG? It may be any vehicle. Emma, it is in its infrastructure. So I think that you can also look at. And sometimes too, I've seen that other foreign investors want to bring nuclear energy. Nuclear is now one of the cheapest source of energy. And a bit of floating nuclear plant. We can also look at that in terms of generation.
Okay.
That if the IPP are holding us responsible, say, or fuel, moving to supply electricity needed. I think that besides some nuclear floating plants, nuclear is very cheap. You bit me up to our grid and then begin to set prices to electricity users and crab woman and so crab woman some of the debt the IVPs and also make sure that you got what people and my economy to be.
Obeni ebeda say any your extensive explanation of issues that they may not pay. And him says, Bibi Sanchiri adwene your bo punu mu a obeji eso. Ya da say na no pay. We and friends saying power analyst or Benjamin Insia energy policy analyst and otese ni edin come of the directive ya TSA omanpenin ede abakrata bia ma bonten de but the etien from where everybody dey Bejatum, yes, me and Museu na Adeno Crocro de Jung, political. Agozia Boko de
Adam water the any fatal. As what's a sofu bisa. Said you see bomb minimum.
So if I can number one car.
And your uncle where you cry.
Anyway.
We are software, just MP. Now, no trust him, so I am mining a software management.
So we are so full.
So, Mount Kutua,
young body by Yajuma. Mamma from Yajuma. Briefly on the power, nothing, young call I had just so nine. I was there.
Quasazio, there you.
Because I
say,
so for never there's a ladies first.
Beman and Numa dry, you know.
There's a ladies first.
Beman and Numa dry, you know. One started.
So,
Gabra,
I mean to you.
You made us doom so. See, you see, I must say, doom CC 2012 to 2016. That doom so Jenemupa or Ghana. On only the major factor leading NDC to opposition. Fizem krofo nyuma egugu ya masa atam na abane bono modern peace obinyanya other plants ni bi aba ama yenyina mo ahoden no atimi agyegia na so President Akuoko Kwarteng bai on beso so ana fa na senke ko be mfiri na kadum so na nke ye kakra na so afi mu na yi ne ho pa say no mo kire se demand for power no ekosoro.
But see it to be generating more. It's generating by 5,000 install capacity of 5,626 megawatts. They say yet to me available capacity of 3,000. Just a bit over 2,000 cry.
4.3% a fibiano nipa amope sa power no. Na kwabna ade ba ko maintenance din ehun ni say Emma dum so ne course one. And yes, young quadjin Crawford, the American when you see.
Yenwa,
Sika, Ayaka,
Ayaka, Papa can name me and son. Also, one your maintenance, 2 a cat, and 3 or more a distributor no cry, do baby cry almost so the anako baby.
Say IPPs, more my and Yamamo. Now, some of some of my beam. So Ghana do 1.7 billion. Only a car. ECG ni ada you know edu omokawo na ye baso so a krofo so the ECG ka na no parliament hwe the ECG 1.8 million eso omoto omuntimi ntwia enti e ka hodo no a yeso gege agu ye ho so a ye ntimi ntwia ma ECG e omuntimi mfa ma sa independent power producers no wona aka ho bia ena ye hu de ye hu
okay
o ma ni sika yanka ne sa Yes, yeah, the one to sign of Sika Imra. Or any bay store project in other BBA. See any Sika woman because the parliament, the Omo animals or mine a bit here. A big co school, my say,
a school in
sanity, and Sika woman, Cassica one can you. Okay. The idea free Bokino, the idea free Codivu, the idea free hanging on.
Yes, initially the Bay Kakra, shit, Nasa,
no crowd of some woman, I say, Ayesicasem. Sika any ho, and I made the young. Okay. And your best, as a Sicano. And the young Casas of the car, parliament, the car, we wanted the Kanyuka in a deca. Illegal connections are hold more yellow. Ye, Jaya. Yes, Jessica, Abandon Jessica, Eddie, Chia independent producers and a car. And yes, idea, Wabna. Say you see Tim one. Say Tim one. Yeah, Tim one. Now, only says sometimes, yeah, Casa is in Tom Pabi and ma and crankre, no more so interest one cababua. Because you see, you for now, Casa almost awesome. Sanity. I buy by way some good to Sana more, Nanki, I share name or call advanced countries no. The same thing, so. But I say no, oh yeah, intimina. You go for a PDS buyer, a Korea, see, I won't say baby, sanity. Say ye Bianca Babua, because and they are petrons and some year, month for year, conform more money. As a patron, I can't say any hope you. The bed, dear, no, the air per we about to mono, and doors of Senate said a bedroom of mine. Okay. Tinipa is easy, no, Yankasi and such an adjunct, near mom, young mine and hot dog, Cassia mine ye penny ye, there the equi bottom, your chef, I been a woman. Could be Missidi at Titimi. Let's have a yakojo, Matty. Mamma Quaker, okay. Asumni.
Mammy, started anchor as you see just because I had enough your hair. You're jamming or can some your hair. Me worry, ne say. You were almost a buying. Ah, one more year buying you, ma. Omuntia electricity bill. Okay. Omo enjoy it. Sisi a bia obekọ soldier for obekọ ha police obekọ ha womum chia
ti onwudwen se mra so se e wo se ye ma obia o
na wo munye nipa
so why je from generate
o na say aban no so wo ndua
obi betina ho
aban policy
air condition aso ni chese omu use all electrical appliances
the police for the eyes
also kura no watenam kura nkan obi
tumi so ontua Nanti ni nyina timi pile ne go na nsia ne beka say 91 hospitals ya ban hospitals wo mo adi ECG for ka hwe sa waste we nyina ye ntimamufo no a ye pan ho sobre ya no ye de ka ketekete mampole kra no ma betwa ye kanem enti eno nso so eye problem kase ya ewo ho no mo a wesempanimfo no set up enti wo pese wo kire me say amanone ebi America anase Germany enti government workers and I say workers ni bi omuntua tariffs omuntua bills na brochenya bills ne enema ekeka ho no omudi generate funds edema oman no but ye won krofo omo enjoy na ni nyina adidi aba yen timamufo no ye betom na omo what government institutions no omo de kanye kuma ya be ye dan ye nunundum kane ano okay so what you say okay enti meme de me hu ni say it's high time opien tua bills ni bi opien tua bi
we Ghana ni nkwa na
we Ghana ni we adwuma ye tua wuka
menko da aban
enko dan aban
na schools ni hospitals ni so
say hospitals na ye dan ye generate scar from there hospitals na see a jiska free honum wo ko se see a wo yare wo ko konfa no cha se wo ko tua scar even though say wo health insurance but niema bi honum a health insurance na cover enti wo be tua scar so identity na omu ntua
okay na aban no so
yes
yeah right e ko buy asa be susu
yes yo enkane ho asem a ye ken obi say profile of the problem profile no na che say ye domo suko na ye dinimfo nyini nyina
abeto abon
aba ama manfo hu se nye sesei e na problem we eba
ba say obi ka say ewie yaye
why na say yaye
before ba mo say I solve do so
okay okay
I'm so much solve
Pacho say which English one?
Aye.
Good. Yes, say your friend literature, they be a protagonist or be a honey.
Oh, say you dear nimpa, they are dealing in and you seen a so.
Ain't meba me profile no so. But dear almost almost solving no. Nimi enu jina mahama. Ene mampeni Akufo-Addo so. Both.
Obiaso so.
Nti omo mienu no they are the protagonists.
Oh, okay.
So
Bako nya antagonist no bako protagonist.
there be omo mienu.
Okay.
Because asem ni nie. 2012 no. Case no na wo ho. Mills Mahama administration me kai pass that time no baby ana metie. New site bi ana metie ana me news suka. Wo be fe sumu saa no abegina kwan ho.
Abefaka.
Abetwen se trotro betwam ye be kan news ahemache no. Na saa sumu na wugina so bi kura de ade be hwe okon achi. Sa aboa bi be ka wo ba bi a wugina na wo twen ka na ye nyame nko anenim.
Yeah.
So around that time na Fofia Ntwata Mills free Mama Mahama buy. And Mahama can say
I'll fix it.
The problem. I will fix it. Make kaipa. So a power badge or for power badge was imported into Ghana. Good. Okofade ba yenum na Ghana for Gina situation way so. Anhwe se wakasa obe fixing ti yentwen se Mahama betimi afix ya na Ghana for de moja hye ne abufuo e na omoto aba no eti ano na omutu no enti I will fix it the enti America so mo mienu no ye protagonist o ma me time ka fe na me ba be wrade no mu ye pa somebody started somebody started from somewhere and when na obi betwa so which is Nanado and the NPP government.
Okay.
Nti diaka was the fuel to power.
Machines need the aba.
Aha. Enuntina Mahama da bia was say Akufo-Addo should stop the false claims. Say or no solve a problem no.
Okay.
Because he started. But Ghana for nyabotrama no. Am young who say, or no na shade na se. Ye fra aban bi sa na fra na ku. Ana fra na ku a wan sore eye body ase amma wo dwan anwia wo maduasa. Sama ni hunu no na amma Mahama antna ho. Anwie osusu sede na e wo nani so. Na ofiri ho a aban we ebeto aso. Ti Mahama hu ne ho say on no solve ade ne ba mo na mo besa ho nkwan.
Okay. When we hear mama didn't man sisi ho wie ya na
omo wo mati kwasi nche na mo beje ho animonyam no nti na me ka said those two
are the
they are the protagonists. Omo na solve situation no mai.
Okay.
Now profiling this problem no. It started from 1992. Dumsoi. 1992 under Rawlings.
Yes, a co-constitutional rule for Republic na. Okay.
Good. A person stay in 1998 to 2000. A BM under the same former president Rawlings. Into 2006, 2007 under former President Kufuor. Problem way, I am profiling.
Oh, Saka na ka ni ebu light 3 hours.
Thank you.
3 hours now when you
Thank you. So 2011, 2012. Yes. And Mills. E hona ade no. E beje nsemo. Enti Mills ye di obetimi but Mahama beso mu no. And I say I will fix it.
Okay.
So this has been the next time in yours and my own friend in Temdodo. Good, inti.
Me front them.
Me be yes. Inti I am sad time when you know now we were supplying power to the other countries, the neighboring countries. I don't know. Brafo peme ho.
I know my trina does.
So good. Enti me can watch him consultant.
Bacho to asoma.
What I say.
You know dear.
Enti says ye no pay dear papa ye king. Those times na near the sumutu no. Minim say ECG for ni very for na tenasi hu sa dia no mo kwaje the background na. Nya no be solve problem ne dia maye.
Okay.
So today, I don't know the kind of consultancy or the consultation that went on between the president and the power producers. Enunti akoba asese sadia. One say IPPs, independent power producers, no. Woman na make exactly we say ye ton power the ma other countries, no. Enunti na ye problem we ewo. Meanwhile, it has been there before. And sana more IPPs yi kra no. Mo bem na mo kra mo bem da ben. Anyway, for the betterment of Ghanaians, inti eno no, I can't say no. Fine, minim kwaya mo fanso ne president tena ye ekama eto na so. Enti no kan say ene ye mo nkwaje ade no enfamra. But however and whatever it is, ne papam ena yen ye de ye tiwe. Yes,
okay.
So we pay for the power and the energy that we use. Enti ene mo ma de ne stable. Enfama ye. Enti say wo ho. Na mo beji se ska no. Edi atoto mo machines, edi atoto mo all your fuel no money ade. Some of the Kwajiaba. Now power ne be stable. Yet dear, we feel so we are entitled
to our power.
Good.
Yeah, that's a mamia war.
More because power na ye use on ye chia. Entiani na more ye dear na some says ye di jawa. Near the aswao. It's a ye or more responsibility say on behesa dear no koye and no one near the
Yo, not just said the Ohon Tigana for Momo Trimia Moda. Yes, bear the kakra. Nature timber share because a big compound problem nankas and young parent from a sibling.
Omunina way so enfem me punish ye. Say mama ye kwaje ba yenti and yent mean your way. Black man is capable of doing this.
No managing his own affairs. Anyway. All right. Now the oh no right. My uncle just so kakra na yenhwe. Just so dynamics no. I just didn't mean through a community baby. Say, Yatese, the Pabako, Baba Cancer, Ora Benjamin, and as Ora Kwame Tree and Ponsa. I can't home. You take your measure safe through. Oh, na Yahre, you so Kakani Yahre. Say, no. Who takes over from John Kuma as the flag bearer of the NPP? And I say, Obesambe MP, Ediama, a MPP party. No, they say, Yatese, and this was your more general. Say, the candidate, Ebekwa. But 9 people now, my picking near to cross them, we 18 people, and it is by 12, and they say, about 9. 9, no, just Bruno Mukaho, and also a bread. Until you say, Monfama no mesum, on Wakaho. Lawyer Dia, friends, Dr. Dia, Ekaho, Monfama no meso, Oraco Sian Techino Mukaho, and Ra, Busabusan and Sembe, Horn, Pessimura, because credibility issues be. Okay, Mamintu.
You, or him, that's it. Nipa Makuma nine no. Konya ba kumpe ena mo kwa prio. Na sa konya we kra no eye humobro ekonya. Because brasa konya nipa na oteso no. Obi anke bia nhemu da. That's such an energetic man. Owo future enra wotie interviews na. Even president kra no. No when he does so wo man nemu.
Yeah.
Se ba bia okeka ko. Ene na niswade hunu no. Anka oka omwa da chi bi omu be gina MPP anemu aso Ghana mu amagana yetimi apeja ne ye so nobody thought ama obi ada yesumu da e wo mu se wo de e wo ho Nyankopon wo nane mra wo de ama obi a but nipa bi wo ho no ma actually wonsusu say ade bi say e ba besi enti esi nana konya na beda mpanya. Actually, I wasn't expecting say nipa dom we nyina abeji twi. Samo kwa akopere sa nya we say ya. Nipa na wu ya ma. I say we yensusu Oh, for want of a better word, me
no compare na na ase akonyo.
No. That one means mean kind of but the tiane say won say yes ade be a friend say aputu. Obi anka say enhye but a shit ya ye bedi nejo. Akonwa na ye den ya. That should be a tompan and nipa ne bepre. But papa ne wo ne said ye no. Na me susu se sa dom we nyina mo baji me kura me kan obi anka me nko ho.
Men
No. I won't do that. Na akwa akoba se mo kra no. Na wo hwede ekoso ya se mo kra na mo pendem se. Akonya ne nampai no mo mepre.
Okay.
But say no na I was expecting NPP executives no. Senka de we nkombe ye fine. To me restrict you obia
democracy yes
say mamo kwan e mamo nkofa forms so ne ye de akonya no ma ba konfo da bia ba ne sa de ne sa time we no mo boabo mo ho akoto aba ne de nkan sem besi pa but they could have also done it in a different way and kade na betimi akonipa be 4 bi
that's why mutimi enya nipa 9 mutimi twon ho ye but ebu hon ma democracy ade na tom so me ko pebi ade ntina mpesa me de me ko
oh how
democracy
yo enti akonwa na de nya da mpan no de ye den a obi e na betena so but mpanimfo no ntina sinhwemu yie because bibie mu no someone stands out
okay
enti die o tena konwa no so a obetimi aboa constituency no from this time to December elections no and when I was so amohwe because we know them say ne ye dan amodem ahoɔden be kwa akota obi achi e wo kokoa ma bia munyim anim omunye ne yie sade e be ya konwa no by December
what is your expectation the obedi akonwa no what do you expect from the person
mento aba wadwo so intimi expectation
e ka Ghana ho
Oba, what is expected of for no from the constituency and no one yet.
Okay. Aye. To the constituency for the panel.
Because Sano Kuta, okay, so we know a deputy finance. It wasn't the main.
Yeah.
Senko Kuta portfolio bit is a health. Or your main nanaki bejina what the akasa. He was a deputy.
Okay.
And me yes was a nipana or better national. Yeah, the deputy nebeman because already deputy me grammatis
acostica.
And Tiani and Soma ya or besom constituency. A 1 hour beshe. You are
on Ejusu constituency. Okay.
Na time we ko see December openi ma aboso me diet so eye ensomboa enwa biasa enti satan wo kwaje kra wo asodie pa
okay
e wo so wo ye niam gidigidi niam fast man grofo nya gidie e wo mu na December one sign lose.
All right. Na de ti hono akua yeboa esuama the prophetess na
otie na me kra me ka December asemi se we ye primaries mu wi a mo ne NDC fo ne other parties and the besia ni mu akoba elections
na nam se NDC fo se o mo hwe so me om de obi be kwa se o bebi wo hono ma hwe a no ma ho odi ni ntimi a men ha wo ho
endi anka yo
men ha wo o mo taye koko framantamu a bebi wo hono ma MPP fo nkokora na ba santibantamu bebi wo a NDC fo nkokora mo mpre mo ho nko
nti we mo nse ska ho na nka o mo hu ne se akonya we di
mintimi nkasa mo nti o mo ade o me yo mo ho no no my osofo
Gobi
yen kodwo so na yen hwedwo so
assembly say we have the men enti say we have the men mantra no mo ka no o na confirm e wo dwoso no
okay enti o ma yi o mo ho
no kwasem
okay
je say emema ne wo ho enti ene ya BBC a o ma siesi o mo ma ye krado say o mbetimi aboa man pipi no etimi akonkan enti na beso na ba no enye me nwanwa e na afa so ese ama ye democracy no kema min ka bi no etumpon
okay
enyan pipi mu nko a ene o man ga na mu nipa e fa no politics is nkrofo e ti ase democracy ne nkrofo e ti ase ti nipa e fa no me kam ne NPP kra na bi nkan konwase bia ehu hia kra
omunya mo nyina
ya mo bia nkofa ne de
18 nyina
ya ma delegate no decide
18 na
say be NPP gina no they need unity to break the 8
okay
NPP hia nkabo mu na 8 no matimi abriki na nsen na ensem ahodo e ma no homre so wasanje mantemu wan hwe okasa yie wan hwe na montu obi yie wan hwe yie a na ko ba ma entity mu bi aba eni se wujai na the delegation mu decide pe na omoko jonkuma buy, you know. Why in a contest, no?
Obi uncontested.
Good. I didn't hear. The new ma panty. Here, officer Westin or Ashanti Regina, a year, NPP for you know, almost our office in it. Regina Munibi. Share officer Westin or what in the vision and I never. Bamboo wood modern for the fun of the Nukui. The new map to appear to me and Cassa, and the delegates say what just no, or Munim say as soon as he was bent in the park of forms, saying that the man obeyed me. I say the party to go and come back of forms in Yaw Moncofa. Now, if you're Mocassa Muno, a man your door and your Sumbiana Korea, did you attend be any? So, in Yaw door, say, well, Brunimo Macanian as a debby, young cock. John Kuma, you say, I say, it's any eternity. No GDA say nipa 50 crown na efa delegates no nipa o betimi a chese there be we do betimi aboa ama John Kuma na ya na wonam na montu anu wotu no wotima baba beto aso
okay
enti kwa me eye kwa bena eye say nipa dodo we no eba na delegates na nyama wo mo na omo ankasa enyi nipa omo pe yanko titi obia kasa wodem no mu heye atin wa kogina bon me kwana nke beto ama me o na asumasi no
basa wo so na oje oti ase because bi kasa che obi anti ase
good
wo wagi atum so well de enye hwe matweme ho na makwa kotai obi achi na makwa kotai ho de wo be wi na achi nti eba se ukona se meye kot da ho bobu sem bia we fufu
say omo ne hwe omo kasa omo kita hudie ye
okay
constituency chairperson me say wo yese nkobe pribi me bonifon na kasa ye no wajai yese unu anya no ade de makokoma anya krobo ma mu fra na se nkrama mu ono ahun se da bi ebia me ko na chena bi mankonya obi so betimi ayi ne ho aba se na konya to na nka aba pribi ko yi na se akonya wajai mu ti wajai mu no na me ka se delegates no so wo mu discern ahun se da bi papa yi constituency ne ho do e ba bi ko na ko betimi anya na nso wajai ti dachi bia no opeja ne ho pe o meso na sene
all right but that's it aloja
enano a me hu say enipa enkono me kra de starting na say 9 na me hu wo nyina na bo gentleman eyi bobo wo mu din wo mu pictures ne ade na me say wow ti ya wasankrofo we mu nyina fidwo a ene na kire say womo ewe titiri pa ewo dwoso oh yes womo wodom meme de to me no eye good because ebi ohon ma kwabna na me no kura ye kira de ye nyina ye ti school but na unim se me wa ambition se da chi bi mewura amanyosem mu enti we say no eboa ma wo bi amakete ne ho ama ebi kura wo ba try in faith but say nipa no ebi kura enkoma no since awo nyaba ye yi ni ti sabre we say ne ba mi hu say enipa so mesi krampo no na ye na adwe so obegina ebe ma fe party no ehu no say ye woni pa we say wo to obi ho ma ba wo be ye nkoto aba ne ma no mo ma medi emra hyebedwa no anaso me ye emra hyebedwa ni but obe market ne ho be bokwan bi ade ama no ebi kra ni campaign obe ye ni nsem obe ka no ebe ma obi kra nya adwe se nipa we ye mfa ne kwasha na se wo nimdie sei ene kra no na yes party ni so ensi wo bia kwan ya bie mato akonwa na ato wo bia wo ho kwan so no soso ba be try ne luck because wo wo school mu kra na say ye pe post anase ye say ye pe prefect obia ye na adwene say ono so be kwa akoka na ni so ade hu no ade a kire at the end of the day we say be to aba na hu say we na ofata say oye prefect no enti media me tu chema party ni say omunsi obia kwan na obia wo so obeyi ni tibia no ye bie kwan ama nipa ne se ono so mra na o mefa krata na ono so mekire ne bobre ma ye hunu se wo men ewo ejosopa.
All right, maminka messages here na afi yakọ edwaso aba. DJ Opaidemo from Kumasi Swami Nanado and his vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has generally performed well in managing the economy, and we have absolute confidence in Dr. Bawumia's vision for this country. Long live MPP, long live Ghana. Greetings to Dr. Bawumia, Odenhuko Kwapia, Honorable Maktulo Fosubuache, Swami MCE, and Kwame MPP. DJ Opaidemo. I know the ode ebrain ene anope enono. Menkan ebi encounter and so let's vote for Mr. Digital man, Dr. Bawumia, to continue the good economy for Mother Ghana. Regards to Ebe fans of Asechiwa. Ebebo, okay, ne Bonama. Okay. Ebebo fans of Asechiwa. Ono Edia or the Aban. From Masawood, our Bantama. And also, say Ghanaians are going to vote based on. Okay, let me go. Okay. Breaking the 8 has been ordained and sealed by the gods and spirits of the land. I will urge the good people of Ghana to rally behind the MPP government because if care is not taken, we will sell our color TV for black and white. Ghana deserves better. Baumia Twaso hashtag. Ono and so no. Lawrence Boache, aka Buchi, as Senua Sorin Kwanta near Unity Oil Filling Station. Good morning, Keori. Honestly, if voting were to take place today, I'll vote for Dr. Baumia. Greetings to Pastor Paul Boache and Saoke. Osisa neye tuabana. Kono betuama Dr. Mawood Baumia. Ono and so the ode abre and nano pay. I don't know. When I wake up in the morning and hear ex-President John Dramani Mahama and his NDC people asking Ghanaians to give them another chance to come to power, again, my heart bleeds. How on earth should they even think of that? Because they are incompetent, corrupt mismanagers of the good economy. Ghanaians should not listen to all the lies and cheap propaganda messages from JDM and his NDC people because they have nothing good to offer Ghanaians except to create, loot and share a hard-earned taxpayers' money for themselves. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is the best man to lead the country after President Nana Addo. Yao Osankide Taifa. Okay. Yao. Yadase. O message no ya kenkai. We say good morning. Now that Confanochi rehabilitation materials have been locked up in the Tema port, the government is feeling just a fraction of what the citizens are facing at the port. MPP don't listen and are preparing to shoot themselves in the foot. Okay. Salifu Sana Medina Accra and Odi Weso Abba. Right. Yabeko Jasu. Opening. Akwaba. Na boko de. Ya de nyame ase mesuno ho ye. Mesuno ho ye. Ye kodwa so aba na ya bedin ko. Abozia. Ye kodwa.
Yan chance ye wo medima fo heba. Anope se wo ho dodo a Bra Dr. Time with that song. Na on show. Medima fo heba say yare bia etiti wo bia wo ba no de yare no wo the time atoso e dia ma say wo pa wo say wanya sasabro say wo honam ba bi na twetwe wo ana sadie malaria fever crowd was say entatia case e wona tena ye wo ko atwema gogo komase ha Medima fo heba clinic e wo ho ya no afre 0244 774282
That's also producer abegwa wo pa eni mufra na bata ma menka onfo ma wona no pa yi se ura pharmacy shops ahodo nyina mu abenya bi ato na wonim se nyare wabeboro wo ha ena sa de to so pui etimbo ye ho ban edi free ho mufra no na ye peye sie ni nso be tototo yi emfuto no mu di agora eba ne sa no a omunya anwe mu yade ene yade ahodo no bia jamsi na de to so punya bi dware akora no a ebe yi se yade ni nyina free ho ama ne ho ate ebe boa wo yie registered Ghana registered nurses and midwife association adia tum se eye pa food and drug authority so kire se de to so pi betimi atobi na ye de aboye mufra na momapom den atimi akonkan enti e wa hodo mba bebobom be wansia yese no onya de to so pi ni bi dware wo mo a ene ano betimi abrase
Auntie Mary's baby gripe mesha ye kamfo ediama ye nia batan kwada ya wawo no edina ba ya no wo twetwe ni musa no eye gas bi na akogina ne yemu enti aya na anesefo no ka kire yen se eniama na wototo ni nyina e ma wura mfi se wo beton Auntie Mary's baby gripe mesha edi ahyemu efise no na eboa nkwada no ma wo mu easy ebi krampa no wonam yawo mu ne bo ene efifie ma no Auntie Mary na kwada no enuma no pa bia wudware no no eye de bosi wo bonanim tom Auntie Mary's baby gripe mixture yenim ni fritete na no na FDA agiatum
enipa bi wo ho a na ya so munye obeso nda ye na ntwe pamo no na mu ahodo pamo no wo na nsen ya wura ma ya nkakoto na ntwe nam yi ene wo toma na bro so ye 50 cedis omom wo ho a omukum na ntwe yi omon na ma na ntwe pamo mo da biara da wo 50 cedis akoto ye no ena se na ntwe pamo de wo nyina ne se ene wo change wo mattress no anka beboa wo yie pe latest foam so da o da latest foam so a sada ye boni we hu bi da eno be so da ye ne wa filipa afi hu nkonya sofas ahodo nyina no je na ye de ema wo sa akwa ne so L shape V sofa no ewo ho ono 3100 ewbenya biato sa so na ne nyina 6500 de wo ho a ebeboa wo change your mattress no na wo sofas ahodo no so no wo change no to quality from ye showroom ahodo bia no a ye ne pai wobenya biato
radio school and a wo pa kwa tie we Sketchword Media Institute and in square was a woko pesa wo host program and now pesa wo bonyum emiete won kapa sa won su radio no wasu ne yi ade omo mu begina wanim akire wade no wo mu afidie ni so ya wo mu kasa wo mu nim adwuma na ni so ye kire media law ene ho etis nyina etu bewie no na chese wonim de wose wo kapa ye guso ton ye forms no 50 Ghana cedi Sketchword Media Institute forms wo ba sada house ye phone desk ha obenya biato natural number we free school ni mpanimfo 0249 414039
mo amo pebo sia so men kan for multi credit savings and loans so fama mo se mo ba ya kache ye boa mo masetem mu nse matimi akoso bo se na de mamo aye nipa num enso enkron de se sika e mamo se mpanimfo adwene mo ho akofo individual loans so e de aba oba ye pe na ma sika ne bi na wo de awareness 60 days ena de sika besi ona mpanimfo ahwe so na ya pebo sia no e de amount kasatenti wo we entoponko je number yi na friend mpanimfo managers no na mo ama onya sa abusia ne bi 0244176901 0244176901 no friend mpanimfo mbeboa wo na sa abusia ya pebi e de ama wo pa
osafo na akosia yenwie yo mun twa mechiro ho na mi toto mi dem hanum na yentoa so na yebedi nkomo yebekọ odweso pa ne na yahwe edweso ensensem alright we de enye se yesi dweso ye kodweso ni akoye dwuma so definitely yebekọ dweso ni yahwe edweso what is happening over there mo ntimi anko no ne tese jamo dweso ni e konkran. All right, so that is it. Nyamia Madumenya, Honorable Michael Amwoku, MC Achuman will be just south of Oaha. And Honorable Haruna, you see, former MC of Finso, and also Oahanum say. We're going to look at the Jesu Niahe, the primaries. Yahweh, whether MPP, NDC, the 19 people, oh, sorry, the 9 people. That's not 9, 7, 18. The same pay for a can, I'll be doing chrome. I don't come to Hinanka. And then the modern one of boy and come up for the contesting brutal. Hey, 18 people. But whatever it is, it says I could not too fear. This should be a privy. She nay almost so quack or premier has a one a better man. May Tete say NDC for herself met me at the candidate taba. Well, I'm in Column for Quabanafe and trade median so our hand. Honorables. Honorable Moko, Aqua.
Yamia,
Ntaboko dear.
Yamia do that.
Na John will be just boko. Be a coso.
Oh, Yamia do.
Breaking the 18 possible.
Oh, yes. Oh, sure. Sure, it's possible. It's possible, Dr. Say you run this for the woman's over the water.
I always see. Only I drink.
Who's over Tapacamo?
Salaam alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Namenko the president in waiting, President John Domani.
Oh, some say it in Yajumo. Also called the president in waiting.
Now I'll eat with it. How would this work?
How will it work?
Yes,
I'm saying they are breaking it.
Oh, no.
It's not possible.
we are breaking it with Dr. Baumia. What does he? So does he?
Political terrain, Nadia. The decision is made already.
I can't say 7 days, man.
It is just a matter of course. It's a matter of course.
Anyway,
company for now, yeah, Ghana company for you now. Yes, I'm aware. Young for your country more than Akabe and Nana and Nanum na come to na by we samre we ya taju the very critical period my ya best say ye mom pa mom mine cause on my way ni nyina team say koyi no ana nyina team tie mom pa say Nyankopon say wo hia mobo
okay
na samre nso betuto yi from my fa no e thoda na no hye kakra pa yi I mean yes ran say o man no my one na o solution to everything okay o masa from na no my often so south free all the branches for my boy company agogo baby si abofo berekum esi chebi ahwereku come 31 kwaji crew that's all me si anyi susu ne kaira ne sakamu kokokotinum ne na bosu ne putan ko town ma chawmu yakase omomo pa omu samewe na zongo kokos no minua safia no dia no mu mugu sa mo ye iftar no em say china ye sabwa inshallah nyam yaduma no china ye kaira china friday ye kaira sunday ne ye sabwa na nyam yaduma tuesday omu dia kokko wie wo kokote inshallah aya humabo na na ye boboa iftar makase sigani bia wontem ho bia samre ne hia omwa so o man ba bi ekum na ho kire nyina na etim nteboa na etim yi o man yi fisa ho kire
anyway
iftar no bo ma ekoso no na say inshira soso
eba alright
na eboa president mama na election no is can here
but I see
to bi anyi kakra mo se de be ya betima bo mo man di inshallah
thank you Honorable Mogu
Yeah.
me nko so na yenhwe ejeso ayi ne kakra say nipa nkrom ena o ma pick forms as to so nyina be submitting
one way conflicted o
Exactly. Until I would have thought,
oh sir
I'm conflicted. Oh,
he's
yes,
in a
because
conflict of
I have,
interest
yes, because I have a candidate.
yes
Yes, I have an interest in friends, the constituency, the presiding member. Okay,
omo pick forms on
sanity.
okay
But trying to see the book.
so okopre kunwa ni
Yasantua. Oba be yasantua. Remember na yibi. Remember na.
I just broni asem na okay na senyo no
Oh, presiding member.
okay Helena Mensa okay
That's right.
all right
Na enra. And then nansa. Said yeah. Presiding member some more Ashanti region. Salem member some more ho. Omo yade man ye fe. E be kire mo do e de kire ye honorable Helena. Because omo nyina e kasa bi na kire say o de ahobrase no matran yi.
okay
As a presiding member no. And dia se fata. Bia o de ma obia.
okay
Nti anya mo wa se nipa gi etwi e trada e be bo no kidom e ma ne kofa form. So be so ho normally baby a ukrum kura hwa ukrum kura wote na kura no ho na utanya opposition
yeah
because o ya no feel say ono na tie ono na ko na ba e dey na feel dey wo na dey wo no apagya say bia see but e ko wie say utimi nya wan kasa PS wan kasa wo busuafo wan kasa wo man na o nyina ba otwidom sa I think say e ade a na efe
okay
and so far they think say
yeah better generality you look at the individual way into the generality acquire some about 8 months na elections aba proud to this now Rajon Kuma ho na no non one wasan akọ primary sa masan yi no so be say jinim at the ama party in the 2024 general elections abeba so now oni ho whoever represents Ejiso main dynamics, you know, how will it churn out in the general elections? Send a bit to me, aye, abwa, and how do you, in your expectation, how, and now, or expect to say, Nemabe Koso, Wamra, Mogwako, you be represented the party.
First and foremost, I think, say, your constitution, we hear such a constitution. Just look at the time of the general elections, the time of our by elections. The constitution is before 6 months into the general election, says here,
by elections. Yeah.
6 months. Why would you? Why is it not possible for the party to be allowed to nominate somebody? Say your primary, say and the moment the primary decides, Nanka or ya no the representative party no.
Okay.
Now my no enko boka bia enko ese kwako prentia years African because I don't do yanka say Monday tonight the man no just for the man no e be extend beyond the 6 months.
But of those framers of the constitution, maybe I also share say they looked at the individual, not the party. Ebia a nipa fufuru bi na buyer omo plan committee yes. Ometim aka say well.
You also bring in everything. But whichever be the case, I guess we have to look at it again. So I say, is it actually necessary? Say within 6 months. Bibi wo hono na say I was say MPP ya. So you say MPP ni hono mo a.
Okay.
Say the country will have to spend money. Yes, and organize elections. Maybe that's where I'm coming from.
Okay.
The angle now they ban so so because some people can contest as independent.
Yes.
Say say
a bit so skirt and blouse.
And yes, and I can no representation. Oh yeah, no GD but it comes back to the fact say is it actually necessary say oh yeah no a free more 6 months no a could general election no or minor says I think say we have to look at it again.
Okay.
Now I just was seven you Kuma so when it's here maybe obe miss feelings. Miss feelings one on the one hand say my for hono people didn't come the way they have shown up. Because no extra need the man.
Okay.
Extra juma pa where they would
okay.
Because other than that, why didn't they come? They could have come because they were available.
Yeah.
So I say, no mama. On the other hand, no. So all along no people were waiting for
BBC
for not say BBC. People are actually interested in this position. So I say, but it's unfortunate say Akoba say he has to pass because my name say oh yeah dear nanka dia na sefata.
Okay.
Me admire him from afar. Me need that close. But ever since Oba into Oba Parliament, my monitor no. Na me share ne profile. Na me share Papa we law. I tell you how difficult it is. So what is it? Yes, 6 years. Now, be crying sana entrance exams no pass you. Because first World War, Second World War, Third World War, you know. And sana wait me pass Akuoko. Now at his age, young age of 45, what me PhD, why your first degree, why your masters, Akuoko PhD. The PhD in research work on book me take you more than 4 years.
Yeah.
If you are able to do it within that space, 4 years. Now say answer. Now so Kwakoye law. Akahwa. Now it mean within this space. I think say a feat be or say na shame crime. Yes, a shame crime. Honestly speaking, me dear, na motivate me.
All right.
I can't be grand Kwakoye law is that. Really? Yes, Mr. Tseme law.
Okay.
Enti idea now shall call parliament in so no contribution. So tie ne
engagements
radio so say you find a joy one we bia just say to was ne abotra o de benya o be yin samanu ya de no you tun say o you bia just say what to no boase esua enoma ahomaso ni mu
okay
ne kasa mu obi ahomaso uhunu from ne kasa mu now hwe adwuma a waye so did I just unfortunately say we actually people to social media say politician I tell you say he was an entrepreneur he was a businessman
only businesses
yes and yeah politics na yi na say when be politics if am mo wies ka nyina mo tumi people
ya de kura be jini
mo wies ka
ya de be jini na
hwe politicians mo kuro mo yi hwe bisa omo hwan na bi adwuma bisa yi can Japan mo ye nyina mo bi o modwuma ne ayo mo yi o modwuma so mo
politics yeah
but politics abo mo so
oh na that's my say ma kan ye ne ayo na hwan na politics mo ano wo ko MC wo ko MC wo do hospital a Local hospital, you be a crime house,
Yeah,
MC never.
electricity contract millions of dollars. Enye kere
Kennedy
Japan.
Assembly.
Oh, won't you? As well, even at assembly level, no crowd, we assembly member, not contract be now we interest or contract man. So
Now all qualify, so
you qualify with my bed.
yeah.
So the Amrana can say,
Alright.
I will say a ticket decision was idea one. Also disclose who interest.
Yeah.
Say this particular matter ya by idea.
More interest who?
Be interest. Be interested
Okay.
party into you recuse yourself. You just leave the meeting now.
No more undecided. Yeah. Okay.
I'm quite apart from unstoppable. And you say, and your man content. Yes, you go and change the law. What does say? If you don't want it, go and change the law. But what I'm saying is, he was an entrepreneur. He was a businessman.
Yeah.
What I say, a very high profile business person. I tell you, even before power crown, your kind of contribution towards the development of the party. The party, you'll be shocked.
Yeah.
So at that
Tender aging.
at that age, you could do all this. You could achieve all that. It's very shocking. Okay. Very few people are able to do that. But grabbing a bit more, I said, and we call a parliament in Sodom, or Sakunya position, deputy minister, or discharging her creditably.
All rise it.
All rise. And to the extent say, the for the first in the be Pimukra as part of those are consider for a vice presidential candidate or a party crown. A no mean achievement.
Yeah.
I tell you, not many people have that. Something for a party.
Yeah.
Yes, but you did it by strongly. Couldn't compensate. We say, Sabi, you will cry by Ukraine. Dabre obi kura na ayde abopa.
Yeah.
So extra nipa no bebia na opega ayde akwakodro. Na fofi antwata na dia kosini. But unfortunately no. Abra na osenka ye nyina ye di jam no, ye nyina ye di su. Ye o she fridge me use ye nkosi ani ade na. And no sa time no answer na the country's law will not wait.
Yeah.
For anybody to mourn. Country no the country must move. The constituency must move. A man share couldn't share no. Actually say I was say go through these processes. The one here you'll be carried away. One here you cry na akwaya said that Brabusiana cramp no.
And found on shut down form who be sad.
Because Ghana is not waiting for anybody. And akwaya says it will be will be the solukunam how will be yes in fanfare and nemu. It's part of the game. And until media before said so far their size have been very good. Me were for the past 3 days in me monitor city and almost echo. Any power far very strong individuals, but what I know they say one person is going to win.
Okay.
And just for us to know as in say nipa sabi or mono a shasye kukuye a swaye a shiasye safono it be and will be free baby all of a sudden now Basia say men I may this year papa free ama me free and that should be enough for me to be considered. I think say
but ebi wo hosa obi wo ho no mo hye dan tra ho no ma don't mention names though but say o maba say akonya na tode e fi akonya me nte ha de but me ba be pribi
say bi mo okrampo na omo abusu fie wo ho but baby omo da hotel so about and design panel yes design panel say oye oto abama na wi a afi do bi dan
abedemana
and abeda hotel anyway you see some of these things are being yeah we just say omo very just so very strong. I thought say na yes na nu ya na I thought say na Chwango Beja was a very strong area. But me call you so who say yes
a one strong power.
Very 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 difficult.
Okay.
And there are still some simmering division. One here will be with me can suffer fashions in I think say I believe that strongly. Because to the extent say Obi who say when we be cry edim come cry say you are coming from this angle. Which I say therefore I will not associate with you.
Okay.
We are coming from this.
Division is not
yes. That's how I see.
Okay.
So the party needs a lot of work
to
do here ubia obinya badaye na what me I rally everybody be
All right.
because I just saw a contest. It's not going to be easy even after this premise.
Easy.
It's not going to be easy between the candidate now when nominated on Kadumi is also on the sidelines are also working say electoral commission Boba being also there, but that's what we are as independent as it means that the party needs real
somebody.
Yes.
Now, more as a party, what will you do to keep that unity? I say cracks kakra there, but I'm looking at Nipa picket forms. Anya day campaign ba. Anya day obi wasem. How as a party, what advice you more so that they keep that unity now? Emma the opposition, enya something to hold on to. No more so find your campaign in Tiamo.
Opposition, I think the only position that we have our will probably be Adumi. I don't think they will contest this time around. Maybe they will. If you are contesting, if you are for strategic reasons,
not for somebody really sitting.
They want to make a statement. Say, okay, like they call Kumawu, almost say, appreciating. So that's what I say. Maybe that's what that podcast statement don't be able to make it.
Okay.
Other than that, I mean, who say like just so, baby, and this for bit my. It's better say on preserve musica, on preserve musica for the 2020 normal so meet me. I make some gains beyond, but say the contest he say more call Akuoko win idea. I don't think so. I know there. Impossible. In fact, I would say impossible. You see, nothing is impossible. But this one,
I
can tell you say impossible. Unity, I think that is what the candidates are preaching for now.
Okay.
And it's good. So far, no one until say we are making no allegation. Be a will be who say be a see and say. But of course, you guys in the media, minimum, and minimum rules be a play.
Yeah.
And now who be with social media. Well, it's well part of it.
Okay.
But you wouldn't do as trust the good people of Adresono in him. In the public, Atwa, Eura, John Kuma, Jumadi.
Okay. Right, but that's honorable. Honorable Chief.
Yes, sir.
Mammy, young contest. We are contesting.
I just inshallah.
We are contesting.
On say, NDC as a social democratic party now. Usually we have some serious sentiments in favor of some of these misfortunes I see, you know.
Yeah.
If it's a Yema and Yeman top from Kakra.
Okay.
But of course, the electoral commission did vacancy and file for candidature.
Okay.
Through Samra now, the NDC will make a strong statement.
All right.
Say the way I Ghana for Nabeti direction of NDC per se.
All right.
Now, time I should say MPP guys as some say, oh, I had the DC contest to crampo no they are just
contesting for
contesting. They are just
sake.
contesting for the sake of contesting. Sandy Manachum. Oh, say and Yama is for Ghana has Siciano. Nobody should be complacent.
Okay.
The question of sa yeah. The same thing they see with Kumo. And see, when you have a fair ground, now contest election in NDC any day, in any part of the Ashanti, any part of Ghana for that matter, don't take things for granted.
No, found in a stronghold.
We are not going to approach any election based on anybody's stronghold. No more cast our offense, no more sarcasm.
No, the them na muhuye. What have you seen so far? Say first, na monye because first, you know, some areas you weren't contesting.
You see, I won't say over the period, politics, you know, said an amount for perception, you're more assistant baby.
Yeah.
Amount for her said, say, about one cassa won't soon transfer. Elections have consequences.
Okay.
And they have seen the consequence of elections.
Okay.
And to those Nyamana amount for killing to baby, they are moving away. Why? Nanka those days, and this in even bit matches or shit t-shirt in Namkumasi. But no MPP before no one cost a first on MPP t-shirt and Namkumasi.
Okay.
And young one. I said, the consequences. People have lost their businesses. Omo investment, they have lost. Once a Kumasi is a business community. And the dollar cost for what Kumasi. Doom so ya by what Kumasi. because was so the generator was doom hanuma and this fuel no crash is easy. So and then to near more politics those old things in a more you didn't feel.
Okay.
Mamma what took Masu Jomuni say Baby what to turn your message and shoot our own phone. First Nakajit and shoot our own for direct opposite who so be so business was CB. I taken 7 to 8 years. The Gina the Wigina. Oka contract on the crowd side, why Johnny. Nes when this year now was so one for Abamano. Was it KGT Amano? Ah, what for comfort, maybe me quite myself from. Oh, quite just what? And this for presence war. As you see, this is developer just power.
Stronger presence.
Strong. And this developer are just roads.
Okay.
In fact, he did a lot of things in the Juso, and they appreciate they know. And no man Casano said, I buy where Casano, a buy no, the presidency, and ya some perceptions about some persons, even with Ashanti region, and now honorable do me a nipa bakwa, or more robono. Because on the candidateness, they robbed him. Okay. An engineer, I mean, somebody who's into construction, he knows what he's talking about. They robbed him.
Okay.
And so, say, Obia Sebi, what Bob Bra or Mantemu Biano, all following. The moment about Robus and Nipano, Nipana or Timon Casano will take a decision, say, I dare move ye dear. Say Nipa boy and a movie if you honor. Also, be honor, I don't know, man for soon you come baby. Because he is a breadwinner to so many people.
Yeah.
Obikura one among the Busiani, but he survived because of Junguma. Into all corner. The same thing with the Dumi and some other people. Yeah. Into Rob such a person, a man you have been said.
Rob no mentiasi, or Robo necessary.
Now then,
Omubiano.
Now I go for to buy, dear no one papa way.
Omubiano.
Ma Robono, politically they robbed him.
How?
They been on Monday, Obuasi East MP no. Nana, even say Akuoko Kwarteng.
Mentiasi, me chimiki kakra. Rob no
necessary. Politics, what in a man with that expectation now. Your expectation is a party no call forward. No, you'll be giving what is due you.
Okay.
Well, man, our Robono.
Oh, okay. Matuase. Indeed.
Obi a civil engineer. What the Kabu deputy minister of roads. Now, honorable Dumi or Honoma. What do you do?
Well, are you demeaning what the capabilities
the Kabu, the capacity of roads in India? What is his expertise in roads compared to honorable Dumi?
Okay.
In finance, what the Mustafa Abrantia or finance minister ni.
Amin.
Dr. Amin. Now the Akuoko Kwarteng was one deputy minister when it was back. It was him Dasi. For post. So these are the things. They back down to the candidates, you know. Me so me were interest or just
also were interest.
Massive interest.
And this in
fortunately, no, their contest has narrowed down to our candidates.
Seriously.
Yes. Me about MP, me MPP ni.
But what interest when people?
Me interest. Was I interest in what?
Why no interest when?
Lawyer, the Omo vice chairman.
No. Kwame Boateng.
Yes, lawyer Kwame Boateng.
Okay.
You see, I believe in genuine contribution.
Okay.
Genuine contribution. Look at me, a young guy, young law lecturer who he has dedicated his life to me. On the other platform, he shan war. And son of practice, I got chradie. Ne binim to no friends dear equation. I'm saying
the equation.
Coefficient.
Coefficient is a football no.
Minimum come as a na binim to be coefficient.
Football money at football
binim to be coefficient.
As me okay.
Na Brentin na manopa. Okran bag. We are not answer no court. No kwachradie. Na we are coefficient for by almost more qualified. Yema melody. Look at such a young person. Fortunately, it has narrowed down to 2 young people.
Who are?
One any presiding member. No. One of them should win.
That is according to our investigation. Why is that?
Yes, that's what is happening in the juice. You see, let me tell you, and the voters are very discerning.
Okay.
They know what is good for them.
Okay.
I didn't think a woman has something to know. Obiti had the election. A bar and a woman be obiti. Meanwhile, he does not live with you within your environment. Want to be biasi. Like a robot in your juice one or dear. What in Gray? Hano practice. Unya, he's the first person you call.
Okay.
as a lawyer to come and defend you.
Okay.
And me not do say young koya election jam musu woniska. When the whisker.
You company my lawyer come about you.
Me say. As I'm not just talking about just MPP.
Okay.
But as far as Mongun lawyer come about thing, and I mean we are a presiding member. So for someone to rise to become a presiding member of an assembly, she has contributed a quota.
Yeah. And
yes, how can you? If you are an elected assembly member or government appointee, and through that, what has elected assembly member 3 times?
Okay.
When the locality, let me tell you, the entire sometimes young people develop and say, "Obi one want to hear say." You have not been an assembly member before. You have not been
on the nitty-gritties of the whole thing.
Party executive. It will nimobia.
Okay.
The ain't so about 2 cases. Na delegates at one. Delegates don't what about no. But it will be difficult for me to so because Leo Kababati I will know. Ya two about my vice chairman of constituency. And now Obi I to the grassroots. I'm ya two about assembly member. When nim
dear Koso.
I just put them.
Okay.
You must vote for somebody who understands your needs.
Okay.
Into what's your two about you enough years to nipa no kotenan kra mo happy because I had no kra no weather no kra different man say what in kra.
Said the oka obi wo ni fi kra ho.
When you be ho
oboda hotel.
Enti afi na wo struggle kire mu ba bia wo firi ni ba bia wote na me papa ni nipa se masi nsem wonwonan.
Okay.
We should be careful. Me maka. Say if I'm not careful, we are beginning to breed criminals and thieves in our political system. We must avoid it.
Okay.
Look, we are making politics too expensive. What sense does it make to us? Say, yeah, develop money to know beyond what on one. I didn't say we spend that colossal amount of money. Abrofana is swim through a mono. Obama won elections. What did he do? He simply solicited for money from the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, $1, $2, like that, and he contested the election and won. They were in the US. He's still part of the system.
Yeah.
But after people are forced to do things that are not necessary. Maybe the juju some bum and some humans are there. Is that how we build a country?
No.
That's how we build a country. So, Mr. Nipa or more just no. But at the end of the day, there's an NDC candidate that will come to a juso.
NDC,
look, you watch and see.
Okay.
Party will take a decision when the nominations are opened.
Okay.
And we will make a case to a juso.
Right. But
more kwanya MPP de mafaso. Up until somebody way.
All right. So you contest them.
Yes.
Even though it's their stronghold, more contest them.
Stronghold?
So they could also find Juma. Stronghold. All right.
Haruna can honorable say. And can you name this if want to be and share MPP for T-shirt?
Yeah.
And then the more a shirt T-shirt. Son say, Omano is Cassam to Tiana, Ayabasa.
No, I'm talking about the acceptability.
No, a year for some Modanasia.
Within this enclave.
Jake force no more Modanasia say. The MPP are buying out some Modanasia say. As Democrats as we are, you allow the media no a flourish near Ma Ubiaka and agree.
Okay.
Jake for.
So I know na ensunsu anso na koma ma
Jake for now some Modanasia.
But can't you also attribute to the fact say now Ghanaians omahwe tuning in say well say even if say belong to party cry now una baby there's no qualms about you and this me no problem ni fracas.
And I make say
you believe in your ideology.
No sir and bieno Jake for na mai hu ye. Can I'm telling you say say obi hu say me na say program. In fact they expect us to fight. They expect us to fight.
Okay.
Say by radio see. Yes, almost expect us here come. You call ni see from no who say me na I gina we dim komo a we will be finished.
Okra.
I didn't say wo.
Only NDC phone na ka na only NDC phone na ka.
Tu kra no bi kra na obey a friend saying
informant
obey mo.
Okay.
It was a very serious thing.
Okay.
So what I say enti eno Ojeku phone na be kira mamuo. Seriously boom mine.
Okay.
Because that time no the Rollins morning NDC for kakabinsa no money no money adigna no people wouldn't say
2% 2 months say His Excellency former President John Ejikun Kufuor enema democracy tintimu o maimu ha
na say you need democracy we were not to practice democracy
but we ko abane ko to abane democratically elected president with parliamentarians and what have
democracy no enya about one kwana man democracy about one of the features of a democratic rule. So what I say, but no matter obey woman, so apply the constitution. What the constitution ni be ye adwuma. So the systems na was krimun e be ye adwuma no. Eno nyina ka ho bi.
So umfa credit ketwa
good governance
umfa credit ketwa ma Jerry John Rawlings. Because in his turn, I didn't mean say the old can answer yemfa ni nyina ma je.
I didn't mean for credit man. Say at least or not no or yet or allow ye. So you so jani. And at least you can say on tiase. Why also open ubi two abani gu na so dia.
And so
dia out so. You could have done that.
Yes.
The country could have I mean gone into some turmoil be another BSR. But they didn't allow that.
Until your man credit kasi.
Obi ankasa, but me just say what type of democracy we are practicing. Yet definitely election going to the ballot no. And just say and just say practice democracy.
It started from somewhere.
Oh,
and you go for better.
And you want work no. That's how first I get you. Get am kasa metro. Yeah, me ka dinti am ko for ekejetia. Na o man ye so for la kwan yeda ho. Kejetia no, you know, o mu hunu say kejetia o mu kosi wotamala. And I say o mu kosi wo wa. That kind of economic empowerment to their people.
Okay.
So they should build it here and give it to their people. So that they can be economically empowered.
People like who?
This is for this
for one work here.
They be me chewunti, they be me cast much of siasma. For fianto attending a mitri omoka.
Oh, okay.
Fianto atta.
Okay.
So just in idea than here.
And about Papa Baye, and better ma Ghana for you.
Exactly. So that's it. So that's it. It's getting a moka was no moka with a market one. What I say, share what did they do in Ashanti region and ne or Mudigaya soon say, and again you develop something. What did you do?
Okay.
What did you do?
Okay.
Share for 8 years. Nothing. None of these projects that they claim to have started was completed.
Okay.
None of it.
Okay.
One project almost friends apart from a ratri friends Ratri Park. Okay. We came to finish it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe project mu dia hene. All the other projects in no you can take it. See, we are doing something to this country. Before say you very careful. That idea no politician be abegina was aban bi aba maybe to aban bi die so. This is what we do. When you say sad we are, you can watch me. Say we are. We can't ferry hospital. We can't tepa. We can't all these yes funding take for the source here. What is Jake when the source had you know exactly you know it. No please you know it. You know it. Joe and mobile for 8 years you couldn't finish it. Most you expected us to finish all these projects in 4 years.
But that's it. Thank you.
And you know say you can't you tapa yesi awie ya commission yesi awie be kwa ya commission yesi awie we na say ni nyina o kana because that is where people now begin to think that now there's yes but that's I don't know again think I debate on no omunya side debate
because we have other things to look at
me David and that's all
David all of Mr.
Open me sitting here I am not for any reason for you to abandon any project.
Oh yeah.
Because
Ghana.
Yes. Until we are buying now. Let me tell you, President Mama about 2025. No project of my certain is will join. In fact, in the first year, I don't expect to start any new project.
On 20
new.
Okay.
In blocks, you know. Look, hospitals were no my
okay. Agenda 111.
Okay, okay. Yeah, the baby. And we have promised Ghana say, yeah, but I don't know. We need to finish this project before we go on with other projects.
Okay.
Otherwise, maybe to Chicago.
Yeah.
This is to do with radio in there. Radio at time when I started radio station. The first private radio that was established. We never closed it down. No, we never. No, we never. We didn't. Understand? Say, per article 163164, you are aware. You are free to operate. But remember, you must be responsible. You can't just open a radio and do anything
you like.
people have the right to sue you.
Yeah.
Even private newspapers. I mean, Manasseh, Obia sued 10 million Ghana cedis. SML one. Oma sued 10 million Ghana cedis. Why? Because you must not defame people. The law of defamation exists.
Okay.
Your practice, but my rights and my freedoms also exist.
Okay.
So when you go to court on an issue to do with your operations, there's no problem with that. And to Usha Rollins, President Mama, when he became the communications minister, my way, Uncle Sano, I thought that me when you're born, my way, said they were born me. His vision goes beyond. Me see the current crop of candidates I always say, nobody can close to President Mama when it comes to vision, communication. I mean, even telephony, rural telephony, all of this. He's so just on point. When you have the opportunity to lay out the fiber optic of this country, fantastic. Now we are almost who say Akuoko Kwarteng who say sad declaration in Akuto. It tells you that the fundamental of digitalizing Ghana is about laying the infrastructure. In 2025 going, we are planning to build another system that is bigger than the Accra Data Center to create jobs for these young people. This is the vision we are talking about.
Okay.
And when it comes to governance, let me tell you, President Govor Beye in there. But if we want to compare development, President Kufuor cannot come close to President Mahama.
Oh, really?
When it comes to development, let me tell you, one day we'll pick it one after the other. See, Kuruma no Ghana is so difficult for us. If we want to put development, I mean, side by side, and all kind of development, you know, here, who there is good for much for projects be a so. But who there?
All of them. Yes,
Who there? You have to all of them. Share that one day, one you end this project in one.
We will do that. One day, a budget suppose all the projects.
Who they end this project now? I'm about to pass in the film. Say, Asante region ha.
Omaye baby.
Project saying na na Akuofo Addo buy.
Why?
Was start here for Asante mine. Why you not count 5 projects?
I'll come to you.
That's the truth. Let me tell you. Nana Akuofo Addo were dear Asante mania. Were dear Asante. President were dear Asante mania kesi Nana Akuofo Addo. Into obe ka kire ayifo no kwabre fo no say na monto mami ameme fa ho bai. Monto mami ameme.
Na say the okan waye. Kwan okan so onye waye.
Ade hia. Gata sina waye no. Mrs. Sa kwan ye ne baba be ye. And me can hande. Look, let me tell you. Say wa ba masi na me ka no. Those that je na ya ne aba projects no. Ye nye careful. Your offense oba offense ya. It's so painful.
Yeah.
I was say omo fa kota ba ko prase into war. Ever since 80s nyina. Hwe kwan e free old town. Ekofa yensuya eba saa ba kokote eba saa kofa mowi ebesi na mon. It's a major road that takes upon apply. Masa who breeze line no more catchrewa all right, you don't treat people like that.
All right. Ara mama hona ma rebata ka cry bi na fe yenko na so
no na dika ya de ba
Debbie me
because one na dika na ba no aba so we ask oh
me say ade a mo nsantwefo mo ka ho bi and o ma ye bre na and this emma amanyofo
me say ye be de
mo dabi tio hwe e ba yi asema me bia me de me kan ye no e bia de o kan yi enye no kure o ja say enti we de yeah because see me ka me be ka no so kan no mo ja yes
dabi ye nya mo sa
say una
the issue is that the issue is that
all the progress o mo kan all the progress and this for certain then this itself abandoned all the progress before they left power. I am telling you, at the time when now Zoom shop, they abandoned all the progress. You are aware? You people are endowed. You people are resourced enough.
They were continuously doing it. E-blocks in as if we said no more.
See, I'm telling you, sir. See, progress. You come out some e-blocks. No, must define it. E-block.
You're right, but they were on it. No more.
Oh, how? Oh, please, don't go there.
All right. Yeah, you move on to the next one.
Asante region sa agenda I friends sa e-blocks do mu wie ye ene adbewura
o man wie bibia
adbewura school do mu wie
o man wie hwe bi
me say adbewura We had to go and improvise. And Sunny, it's my mom, baby. Maybe.
Anyway, Emmanuel Matore Report from Kowutafo, our continuous dedication to the problems facing Ghanaians as a party put the MPP higher ahead of the opposition party. Ghanaians being so discerning and ready to reward MPP to break the 8. Okay, watch the watching. K.O. the Comensa, essay Pillar 2, Dome Kwabenya constituency. Dr. Baumia is the only hope for Ghana. Let's support him for the better Ghana. Greetings to Honorable Yaya Kasim Mata, aka Kass, our next MP for Amasamai constituency by Comensa Pillar 2. Okay, that's it. Kwabena, good morning. Why MPA is doing this? So Ghana government cannot do anything about this bad decision. Which bad decision are you talking about? All right, then. Obisu Ediaba. The other by the answer on my website say you can follow. All right, Miemra aye kani asem no so na yenhwe. Honorable Yusuf Mamisha Sim for this time. The next 7 minutes. The situation of the power. According to the president, the statement of Ora Tachan, say what directly say power na tonkoma emfefona a war other countries like Togo, like Benin, like Burkina Faso. Yes, I'm family because of my Muhanum issue. IPPG for GG for about someone about so that's not the solution to the problem. Most of us solve doom so. MP for some solve doom so. But still, we have doom so.
See, the NDC as a political party, Yana Mekachira will be as it is a distinct political organization. The way it reasons, the way I agree, Ninyama Magana, Ayana is so unique. And this is who the NDC is. So, the issue to do with Yenkanyasimo Krumano. Doomson and starting the even in the 80s, there was Doomso. President Kufuor's time, there was Doomso. Professor Mills' period with President Mahama, there was Doomso. It was only when I drew the visionary leader Nombres Funokase, I accept this responsibility. I will fix it. Okay. Answer will be free by Mono. Now, as a Fendra, great coup, Ghana great company, or more information with Betwa Bontino. When you say your power in excess of about 5,600 something megawatts. President Mama Nkwa contributed more than 2,000 megawatts within that period. Every count. Okay. Or no, as a singular individual. The highest contributor to our power grid. And let me put on record, the NPP ever since they came in 2017 has not added a megawatt. It's on record. Megawatt. Bako Krantos.
One kra.
One Bako. Honorable Moku, how it's almost the Biatuswa, Oba one country. May cut this on the basis Emra na Mr. Amewu, a energy minister, and he was summoned before Parliament. And the Busan say, now buy no energy messenger. How many megawatts have you contributed on what was it's on record? Parliament has had no a house of record or consider say they have not added a megawatt to it. So this is what President Mahama did for this country. Now then idea babedru hanum say. You see, Nyankopon na obo President Mahama no ho. We nyame a ohwe obi a ena nokre no we wadi so de besie me hia edu se order no kwanu tudwa na better di befem obi a 2015-2016 there about and the MPP for boy so and now ma dum so buy see they are not even appreciating the kinds of things that he did to stabilize the power of this country. And then they shall say, "Ya can you say dundum ya jack?" They say, "We stabilize, you know, ya we for timetable brow, per timetable like of out there bra."
My source here, HSA, the Nana Dankwa led administration has added
Sasula.
30 say power.
Say
Power. Ananya power.
Wouldn't say something what it's not working.
Okay.
I have a personal friend
Okay.
who is a solar energy expert.
Okay.
He's doing his masters with Winneba here. He has gone there to do that with VRA. That thing is going under VRA. It's not working. In fact, if we were to give you what has gone into that, OBS
Okay.
So it's non-functional. And it's sitting there. This is what is happening there. So that is what I'm talking about. I know this. That's why I'm telling you that they have not added a megawatt.
Okay.
So, about say, yes, you win. I say, yeah, I see the transformers saying 600 and something out of 30,000 something, 600 and something. I say, and I'm not doing some web. But pay Greco, I don't know, Modabano. Oh, the number of megawatts I lose from Send Power, from Asugli Phase 1, and so they are there. And what is their attributions? The fact say to fuel. We are unable to buy fuel because sikana yenye my muhano. And about Moku, sometimes I am yasa mekana found because he's a gentleman.
Oh, bear 1 minute. Finish it up.
And on found be, but they are now can kabaka. Funtum we sign but I pini.
Okay.
So you realize we simply do not have the money to buy the fuel. In a see a day. What him says,
Inti muna mo an kambenya ska to fuel. We'll have got money
why?
to buy the fuel.
When him you buy these things, so we put the energy sector levy
Okay.
in place.
Okay.
What have they done to it? Omunda ko jiskadi. Say me who say legacy that da ho. Abai odwen kon kan no say young first are living in the into ho. Nye sika na ye de ye de pia de tie debt no. Odi akosi awa. Omo
Fesima me na me mo no.
Not 5 minutes. Me kasa 5 minutes kura.
7 minutes aba. 7 minutes aba.
Me say what kana fata de akosi awa. Omo majisika yedi. Afe die sika nko we wo no maka wonu nyanko solve this problem to yina. And ye ka say the people are not cut for that thing. Napo say power badge no back go. I say what the back come na say it doesn't make sense to bring it to this enclave because power source no tema any takrade na wo into what the free ho bana the ba Ashanti region. How will you get the power source? Okay. Ya lip drobena na. All right. Drobena I from Baja any other from ya lip. Say president Mamanka yes and see another what they say gas factory. What tema enclave for. Said the bear gas na ye flare no. We'll get it to process so that we'll have our energy running.
All right. Thank you.
Ghana for see see the economy Sisiano.
But that's it.
Sisiano answer announce say I don't know I stabilize you. Into what not doom.
But that's it. Honorable.
What who say?
But time that's
Down table number.
But time.
You say somebody to me light.
But that's it. Thank you. Honorable.
Easy. And never idea. This is what we expect the media to do.
Yeah.
So Betrana Kase, MPP are buying. Would you catch us on the 1 megawatt? Now, just as it was young anymore. Omo share TV so no. See 1 megawatt. A crown fanka. Now you see, now we expose no. I feel also feeling yagma. Na that would be say. Okay, the side we come. Can you believe this?
Okay.
Can you believe this? Can you believe this? You see, this is what they do. No. But have you denied?
Just address.
No, have you denied? Have you denied?
Or the
first. Can you? So don't do this. You see, and you don't do this. What you say? Oh, you're nice gentleman. And you can say, and what you just say. It's assuming. It's okay. Say you had it at only you could have said, say, mobile could 30 penny my headache. But don't say you have either one.
13 megawatts.
13. One.
Okay.
As I make a choice, see, I make a say. A friend saying a nuclear friend saying a government is now in the process. A friend saying has started the process. I had what apart from what has been added already.
Okay.
nuclear, no. We are looking at 2,400 megawatts.
Okay.
But you see, what we are talking here today, no, and yet the capacity now, we have the capacity already. What the capacity?
But the issues around
municipality. Yeah, one factory board more. It produce energy.
Okay.
Yeah, you waste to energy. German for and the buy the babu.
Okay.
We're not even able to add it onto the national grid because government has a policy say we have enough friends in store capacity already. And you know, IPPs, no, they are not allowed to do it.
Okay.
IPPs, the government policy. That's government policy. Say, yes, obi san kwako. Yana say the mokoko ye share mobile afidie. Ye tua a friend say a car. Ye hiano. That is what you are talking about.
Okay.
The money that could have been used to first empower and I say to power the generators and the plants. No, that is money is being used to service debt.
Okay.
It's being used to pay for energy that we are not using.
Okay.
So what I say, that is the problem that is the problem we are talking about here.
Okay.
You encourage capacity.
Okay.
We have
But
enough
energy
capacity
that's
already.
Being used, you know. Oh, just
It's our problem is money.
Some more one man come to me use, and I still can bring us our problems. More by more. The power now, energy now you use. Some of the one man can bet me use, and I still can get me use.
Because that's can now take opinion. Says can I find for free.
Okay.
If you crab to me yet.
Okay.
Now no. We are struggling with payment. Because we are smoke share. You are talking billions of dollars.
Okay.
We are paying billions of dollars.
Okay.
And the yes hard energy you use.
Okay. Okay.
It is if you need car. You need service. You pescar ko service. Sad debt no. We are looking for money to pay for energy that we are not using.
Okay.
We are paying for it. At the same time, I was a pescar. Friends, friends,
Okay.
so what are you talking about? What do they need? Someone talking one day, one. What do they need to add one? There's a nuclear energy. No, that's the way to go. Wind energy. That's the way to go. So that is what government is exploring. Now, I can say, wind energy. That's the way to go now.
Okay.
Wind farming, that is what government is doing.
Okay.
Solar, that is the way to go.
Okay.
Nuclear, that's the way to go.
Okay.
And you know, Emeka, so be a makoye kululu, kululu, and I make Ghana, we are having to look for money to pay for energy.
Okay.
Paying millions of dollars.
Okay.
At the same time, looking for money to pay to power friends saying the plants and whatnot.
Okay.
And what are you talking about? The I didn't ever had an energy for so many debre. Yes, a bit hot crying. A bit hot more what is the sense? He says, say, what is it? Because what say, adding competition. So I guess for the sake of it, say this because I want a wine. And you know, Yansu Yanko Force one Yanko Ade, Nianko Boka, Emo Manica. What sort of logic is this?
Okay.
You have already, you are not even able to pay. You are also looking for money to go and build another one. What about the sense in that? Please, let's stop the cheap politics. Hey, wait, cheap politics. Me one for also. That's it. So,
okay.
All right. Haruna, don't go there, cry. Don't go there. One mess up big time.
All right. Just a minute.
You know what is happening in this particular sector? When you say Sambre way at peak hours, they hear about 3,800 megawatts. About 3,800 megawatts, and you need a reserve margin. Into what do we need?
Ghana says cost 3,618.
What I say?
I friend saying.
Into what reserve margin? You from a bien obium. This we are going to. So we need to be adding on, because see, also one is one factor. You need energy.
That factory is producing energy.
And almost about copper and no now I can say and no produce, but there are others that also need energy from the national grid.
Okay.
I say about on stream. And now you see, MPB, you with some of these things the way now no woman say. they have not invested as they're supposed to invest in the energy sector.
The question is, are we not paying for energy that we are not using? No. Investments no, please, let's settle this first. Please, Tio, let's settle on this first. Are we not paying for energy that we are not using?
Oh, for now, for what is happening, it's not exactly the case.
Okay.
Because
South
Africa
something.
Oh, so, as we speak right now, say, Cassie, whatever we are doing, be to say, Pierre say Central Energy, almost at refinery and they have had to shut up. They shut down because they could not get the energy to produce.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You couldn't. What's your excess power?
Tio, you see, you are confusing the whole.
That has just been set up. They can't produce.
We
have
are
to shut down.
We are running at. We are running. Huh?
Yeah, Bokadada.
Tio, the point is that the already existing ones.
There's no excess power anywhere.
Yenya is M power. And that's energy and power.
Meaning there's nothing like excess power as we
because we own these IPPs. And the IPPs at a point even threaten say, produce, operate.
No,
not supply again. You see, there's difference between.
Cash waterfall project now with buy. Why? What is kind of about almost 1 billion? You look in February this year. You didn't pay them a peso.
All right, come on. 0551 444 933 0551 444 933. Studio higher shit, but never the academy.
Thank you. That is why we are shorted. We have shorted.
Thank you.
We are not paying for.
Thank you very much, honorables. Medamasi pa na. Never the academy for them some room no one choma drink. Ewo ayen some ya be simabe num na almost one choma drink. 0551 444 933 0551 444 933. Oba so ebe for announce watch wadwe kan sama hodo bebre ewo hanum sei. Oba na watch wadwe wote honorable Michael Amwa Ewuku MC Atwoman Webeja South, honorable Haruna you former MC Offenso and oti omonka nei omo eba ebe kan sem ahodo bebre enso efa ye my Ghana 055144 933 obetimi aba na wonso watch wadwin ewo ensem no ho. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Pacho your frame of Fata because of Bantuma.
Of Atama Mintio.
And the pay cham Amoyama Ghana. So say Ghana politics in the Bibia and then I'm no dear. A casi in Juhua. Na ewa in who cry near NPP abe or my or Mamma in Ayaboto. And Tia Ghana for Bibi NPP do a man who could do. To say here's a cry. The Kansas Nipa Munu super or more or my Peniga necessary. We shall Nipa Munu pen a move out with me Bugana man. And why? There are dear Nina John Alan Koditra Mante, and our former president John Dramani Mamma, and Nipa Munu, or Sabahuna Bejimano.
But I say, thank you very much. Watch our dream. Also, bet to me, Abaso 0551 444 933. Now, on swap charging a 17 0551 444 933. Hello?
Opanyini.
Yes, sir.
Nani sound. Pastor, you know what channel pay.
Major so.
Me do began origin. Agency. Mame mo abasona mo abasona mentia so ame de sekunkunu so ya da queen kan yempi. Channel pa na keje tia manager amsado for am chere. Former DC so na na agency kiao. So ya na me di wo ya pa. Wouldn't say, come out there, would DC or with a person facing no town. A face for whom you don't tell who DC, our boy, we have that. Mammy Bow. Also, when you buy it, what do you want to do? Who buy it, and a facing on my papa, will be a better year. And so now we have a coup for the Juma, why you don't remember what you do. A coup for what year to man. So we have a pan.
Thank you very much. Osubeti machewa again. Ewo ensamia ya bobo hu. Oh, Mr. Oba no ama kasa no ati. Ama Mr. Adaruma. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay,
Mamintiwe.
I am a and this in former president, Mama, you more one penny. Hi. We feel about what you see. National policy back and this is the one coming. And no one makes it. National policy back and this is by no other one coming. Only one who feel Montana for another one who feel. One come back with national policy won't come back with Mr. One.
Yes, thank you very much. Also, bet much award in the Ubusano no say on national policy back up NDC4. Hello.
Baba.
Yes, black man.
Now, come to say you.
Me who ya pa na so e.
Kedia for why me kasia to say the way o kasia no.
E de nyame ase.
Mama for akwanya isu na menchia Dr. Metu Kuku Prempe woni Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia. Omo na yedi omo kwa akoje tumi no etoso miensa. Na enye me nwanwa te enu anu ma ndi fufu anya kwan se omo kasa. Na kwabena wo de yesusu ampa se. Wo hwe adodan kwa kufu ado amamu papa wo bui. Na yesa akofra yenu anu NDC aba abese wo man no. Na kufu ba e wankasa ma akwo wo kwa. E ma no omo kwa wo ye no. Ana na na ado so abeso omo se na omo su ko fe education. MPP ba policy papa e de banyina tima mufu nyina anya mo faso. E bi ni MPP Etimen say the color TV won ko black and white o. Na NDC for mu timi nya hute amagana. That's it.
But that's it. Never give last one na fe yen sorry jumadi no so. Na midfield action Emra. Hello.
Teodi.
Yes. Mejo so.
Obibini takini esreso na mutu akokra mekasei.
Mtu obibini.
Mamencha minia black man fashion. Na mishrao. Won ko so nka no kra no sa na minta Dr. Matukuku Plempe. Ono na enche kura na yule Mahmoud Bawumia Bondi number born na danko kukwado Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Chidom na odegana akoboja sasa kakra make nyina ne said said ye minyo be kan ye no ma NDC for enka one policy o mu dia ba Ghana a benefit Ghana ne man nyina ko so na mo se Muhammad schools are what see ya o ja ho no do what wo wie ye wo se wo 200 schools within 4 years oko na mu 8 and wo wie and na ye ba ye no yegusu aye ni nyina hospitals a wujano ho and yegusu aye akwanya na ye ne Ghana ha and na secondary schools a Ghana ha secondary school ko ya ku kwado nsan ho etie se Ghana for some ko so ye gidi wa pa 1 people mu amunya reche mu emu ye batimi aye ye tini amonyo kwa ye ba efia bubu abi o Ghana ha bia nya so mpaso aye MPP amonyo ko odi ye wura Bawumia obatimi aye adwuma no ono ankasa de no ho etumu ntoba ma no oba Ghana bakoso anakoso banyini bamani adwuma
bedasi anyway hana dwumadi ne bema kwan ne de asie me bema kwan de dwumadi no asie wote ekua ebo asia ma president asanso na wote akosenya akwa abra no ma Sampakani Samson afi wote Honorable Michael Amwewuku MC Atwuma Nwabieja South Honorable Haruna Yesi former MC Offenso Yebeda ekua PSC asaribedi akon ase Nafi yada aye MC4 ane sound num Facebook the other call ye heya pages Isakwachi ene director show no ene Bidin de kwabno Sudan kwa yesre so ama Sergio and na pamfo at the midfield action no at the aba. So
we'll be right back.